Oh, it's fantastic. You know, with Fred's history being the first Tuilagi to play for Leicester Tigers, he's also the first Tuilagi to come and visit KL Tigers, and obviously we're the first global partner club, so there's a lot of firsts there, which is quite interesting. From a player perspective, you know, whether it's the 11-year-old girls that he was coaching this morning at 9 o'clock, or you know, the 8-year-olds he was doing a bit of contact work with, or even the academy guys behind me. He's a highly recognisable player from, you know, a family that's got a legacy throughout rugby and throughout Leicester Tigers. There's an inspiration factor to that. You know, there's that. This is a rugby star. This is a guy who's done it. He's been at the top level. He's played for his country. He's played in probably the real golden years of Leicester Tigers, where you had Martin Johnson and all those players that won the World Cup for England. Highly recognisable and very inspirational, and because of his personality, which has been brilliant since he's been here, I think the guys have really connected with him. So it's great. Well, we are certainly a rugby club. We're trying to be more than that. You know, the partnership that we've got with Leicester has really enabled us to sort of take a trajectory up to you know, a completely different level. The structure around the way that we deliver rugby programs, our curriculum of rugby, which has been almost a partnership between Leicester and KL Tigers. It enables us to shape the game in Malaysia. And the thing is, people can arrive in Malaysia as an expatriate and they can sort of just look at how it is now and say, oh, this is how it is. It's changed so much in the last 11 years, and we've been part of that change, and I'm striving now to change the game within Malaysia, the way that it's played. We play a lot of 10s here. We'd like to be playing 15s. We'd like to introduce maybe 13 aside. We'd like to bring rugby into all of the different quarters of the country, getting people playing it, understanding the values. You know, there's a lot of religious values here in Malaysia, which really partner well with the ethos and values of our game. And I think it certainly is a lot more palatable for the Malaysian people than, say, soccer. That's not to say that we haven't got our own problems in rugby, and one of the big education things that we've been trying to do is actually educate parents, so that touchline behaviour gets improved, and that's not just with ours, but it's also with the people that come to our tournament as well. Well, you know, it sort of started out with a visit from Peter Wheeler, that legend that all of us love. He's a fantastic guy and so helpful, and you know, I was desperate to try and get some sort of connection to a club where we could share resources, where we could really improve what we were doing here. Peter was that big guy that sort of said, look, I'll introduce you to this guy, whatever happens after that, we'll see what happens. And it started back then in 2011. Peter arranged for George Shooter to come out and be our speaker at our next ball. That was a great step up. We met Mike and Corrie that year as well. You know, I got involved with Scott, and we had a camp out here in 2013, which included Craig Newby and Glenn Gelderblom, and Troy Thacker as well, all sort of historic players and, you know, big characters within Leicester Tigers. And it's gone from strength to strength, and where we've just had a sort of an association in name and relationship, it's gone from being an association in the style of play, the style of delivery, the way that the Academy and the DPP are delivering programs to those in the Leicester catchment area, is what we're trying to do here. And it's our aim to be that satellite DPP centre. We've already had 2 guys be talent ID'd and go back, and they're in the Leicester programme, and that's fantastic. But that's not totally what we're all about. It's not an elitist move. It's supporting players into whatever area of the game they want to be, whether it's that recreational social side and all the fun that goes with that, or whether it's slightly more serious adult performance, or you know, they really do want to go on the elite pathway. And we've got some fantastic athletes out here, and we've got some fantastic characters, so I think we can furnish all of those areas.